guys, it's time for part 4 of my eyeshadow palette collection and declutter series. So I'm going to switch hands today for swatching because this is a raw spot that's now a scab from swatching and wiping so much on that hand. So today you're getting this hand. And so my hands are looking a little dry. But yeah, so that is going to be a challenge today because I'm doing the opposite of what I typically do. So that will be fun for me to get used to. But we are going to go ahead and get into this. Should be a really fun one. This has like my high-end palettes, so I'm really excited to share that collection with you guys. And I love all of my makeup equally, but you know, it's a little fun to have some fancy stuff. So let's just get into it. First up is this Viseart palette that I won in a giveaway from Holly Ann Beauty recently. I do not own any other Viseart. This is my first time touching the palette, and it is beautiful. It's a neutral matte palette, and I'm very happy to have this. Actually, it was kind of funny. This palette and the very last palette I will show you, I think will actually be a little bit of good companions together because this one is all mattes and the last one is mostly shimmers. This I won last year before Christmas in a giveaway and have never used it. Again, palette that I'm just now touching for the first time. So obviously the palette that I just showed before and this one will both be going into my bin of things that I need to use on my channel. My skin is pretty dark right now, tan wise, so some shadows don't show up real great on it, but makes other ones pop real well. So, you know, hey. This is the Abh Subculture. This is one of my favorite color stories in a palette of all time. And this palette, actually, my cousin Debbie Debutante sent to me. She had asked me if I would want some gently used palettes, and I said, absolutely. And this is one that she sent, and I was so excited because I almost bought this for myself so many times at TJ Maxx and never did. So when she said that, I was so excited. And yeah, I bumped my knuckle there, but hey, you get the idea. And then I was like, no, I need to get one of those greens because I love this particular shade of green in that palette. Like that maroon and that green, good stuff right there. Love it. She also sent me this Prism palette. So as you can see, they had all been like scraped and sprayed and stuff like that. So they were sanitized before she sent them to me, and so that's why if they look a little weird texture-wise. But again, I actually had the had like a dupe palette for this that was okay. This one was much better, and again, I was like, ooh, need to put a green in there. And there you go. Soft Glam is the very first ABH palette that I ever owned, and I still really enjoy it. You can see I've dipped into it several times. This is such a pretty everyday kind of palette, but you can also, like, the blacks in these palettes are amazing, and you can really darken stuff, you know, look up for a nighttime look. But I just love these shadows. Absolutely beautiful. Sultry, I love this one too. The tones of this palette are just, they're more unique to me, and they're just so pretty. I absolutely love them. And I know some people thought that pink was like a weird thing to have in that palette. I don't think so at all. Otherwise, it's just a super neutral palette. That just gives a little something extra to work with if you want a little more color. So, but look at those shimmers. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I absolutely love this palette. This is the Jackie Aina palette. I won this in a giveaway, and I am so happy to have it. It again is another beautiful palette. I really like the mixture, like the color story in this is very different, and I thoroughly enjoy that. I did a look with it that I actually did one of Jackie Aina's looks that she did with the palette, and I was so happy with how it turned out, so I'm so happy to have this. And I had won this from Misty. This I bought myself, and I was so excited about it when it came out, and then I got it, and I just rarely ever used it, and I didn't even like it for a while. I was like, you know what, I don't even know what to do with this thing. It's just, I don't know, something about the color story I just felt confused by. But since then, I've used it several times, and I mean, look at those. Oh, it's so pretty. So I am happy to have this in my collection. Now, I won these Estee Lauder palettes. This is the nudes one. It was a holiday set that I won from Barbara Jean from Age is Just a Number with Barbara Jean, and I call her Auntie Barbara Jean. And so these were in a whole set, and these are very, very soft colors. They are not, you know, and again, on my tan skin, they're harder to see, but this is a very subtle look. Now, this is the Glam palette. Again, same thing. These you're going to get a more subtle look from. I did looks with them, and I actually used the little card that came with them that kind of gave ideas for looks to do. So that was kind of fun to do. But they are very pretty, and I'm very happy to have them. And again, if you're looking for a more subtle look, then these are perfect. So this is Marc Jacobs Frivolous, and I got this from my beautiful friend Leanne Sorreo, and she is a purple girl. She loves purple, and so I was happy to get this because it makes me think of her even more. But I love these shades. These cool tones are just beautiful, and I really enjoy this palette a lot and the looks I get from it. That second shade that I swatched there, it's almost like a taupey purple. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So absolutely love it. And then this is Marc Jacobs' Terrific palette that I won from Senia and Adventures with Senia. She sent me this and some other fantastic things, but oh my goodness, you guys, this palette is gorgeous. I love these red tones. Look at that white shimmery. Oh my gosh. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Look at that packaging. Could it be any cuter? I don't think so. This is my very first Huda Beauty palette, the Warm Brown Obsessions. And you guys, I still love this palette. It is something that I still reach for quite often. That middle shade, when you see it, oh my goodness, here it comes. Oh, it is like a molten coppery gold. I don't even know, but it's gorgeous. I love it. And this is the Emerald Obsessions. I have never used this before. This was my first time ever touching it, and I couldn't wait to see what these shades looked like. And oh, I was not disappointed, as you will see in just a second here. These are beautiful. Like, look at those. I love Huda. Look at that shift on that top shade. Huda shimmers, I think, are absolutely gorgeous. This is the Pastels Rose, and I won this from Kathleen from Design and Entertaining, and I did a video with it, and I've worn it quite a few times since, and I pair it with some other palettes as well, and I love these. Look at these. Oh my gosh. They're kind of more of like a topper, but they're beautiful. I love them. I mean, you can wear them on their own too. This is from Leanne Sorreo. I was so excited when she sent this to me, and it was a surprise, and it was just, oh my gosh. Again, Huda shimmers, you guys, I'm telling you what, you will see again when I swatch these. I mean, if you have these, you already know, but they are just absolutely stunning. Oh, metallic, they're just gorgeous. I absolutely love them. This I got from Clara Barrera, sent this to me. Oh my gosh, I love this palette. I've been wearing this a ton lately. I wear it to work a lot, and every single time I do, people comment on it. So if you're fishing for compliments, get yourself this palette. I'm just kidding. But seriously, it's an absolutely gorgeous palette. And I have been having so much fun playing with it. It's just shimmery goodness. And I decided I needed to put another color in there because it's just too good not to share. So there's another one for you. Oh, beautiful. Look at those. This is another new palette that I have never touched. I actually won this from Carlisle. It's Beauty by Carlisle, I think. I'm actually going to do a devoted video to this because I got a couple other things from him as well. This was like last October, you guys. It's ridiculous, and I have not even touched it yet. Because I kept intending to do a look like based off of, he's a Mac artist in the UK. And so I wanted to kind of recreate one of the looks he did on his channel, and I just have never done it, and I am ashamed to say that. So that will be coming up soon. I'm going to be trying this out, so you will see that. And that was Flamboyant is the name of this palette. This gorgeous Natasha Denona. This was my very first one. I only have two, but I got this from Clara Barrera. I won it in a giveaway from her. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite palettes of all time. You cannot get a bad look from this palette. Like, look at these, look at that. I mean, seriously, just look at that purple. Oh, that Jasper is that matte. I didn't do a great swatch, but that is one of my absolute favorite mattes that I have, like shades. And then I had to show you another one of these because, like, look at that. Absolutely beautiful, love it. And then this is my other Natasha Denona palette. This I received just recently. It was a used palette from Joanna from Super Lady, and she sent it to me, and I was so darn excited. And so I actually have been using this a lot for work as well. And this, I'm surprised at how subtle the looks actually are, but I mean, I really enjoy it. I have been having a lot of fun using it. So as you can see though, they are not super pigmented shadows. It's a very light kind of palette, and then even that green is not super dark, but I have really been enjoying it and having fun doing different looks with it. Limoncello is like one of my favorites. This Pat McGrath, I got this as an extra from Senia when I won her giveaway. Again, it was a lightly used palette that she asked if I would mind, you know, getting something lightly used. You guys, I'm never going to say no to that. Or no, I don't mind. I'm never going to say yes that I do mind. I had to show you all of these shimmers because, I mean, how can you not? Like, it's so gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, so good. This, every time I use this palette, I'm like, I love this. This was the very first Pat McGrath palette I ever got, and I won this a few years ago at Christmas time, and oh man, wait till you see these shimmers. Yep. My stomach just growled. I wonder if we'll hear that back when I do editing. So I did a matte for you too, because the mattes are fantastic as well. But you guys, look at these. Look at that green. And then the shift of those two top colors, oh my gosh, so absolutely beautiful. You cannot beat it. Love it. And last up is this beautiful Celestial Divinity Pat McGrath palette that my wonderful subscriber friend Maureen had sent me a message saying that she had ordered it from Sephora and it came broken, and they were sending her a new one and told her to keep this one. So she asked if she could repress them, if I would be interested in having this palette. You guys, I was so excited and could not believe, and look at those swatches, by the way, that she wanted to do that for me. Like, that just overwhelms me that you guys want to do things like that for me. So thank you so much for everybody who has ever sent me anything, or just beautiful messages that you guys send me. I love it so much. But look at these shadows. I decided one hand of swatches was not enough, so I cleaned my hand off and went back in for more. As you've got to see these, this palette is just filled with beautiful shimmers. Definitely want to use like a glitter glue for these, but oh my goodness. I mean, look at that pigmentation and the shift on that. Oh my gosh. Can't beat it. So I'm so happy to have these palettes. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And I am finished, and I am a sparkly queen. And you may have noticed I accidentally swatched on this hand a couple times because, you know, habits are hard to break. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this section of my eyeshadow palette collection with a little more of my bougie palettes, if you will. And I absolutely love them. And as you saw with that last Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette, I had to do 2 sets of swatches because there's just too many beautiful colors in there not to. And so I can't wait to hear what you guys think. What was your favorite palette out of all of these? Yeah, if there's anything you would like to see me do with any of them, please let me know. And there's only one more episode in this series left. Now, for those of you who watch my channel, you may notice that a certain brand has been missing. There's good reason for that. If you know what it is, leave a comment down below. But all right, I will see you guys with our 5th and final installment in the eyeshadow palette series, collection and declutter series. I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. No, I won't. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.